little bit a little bit more what's it called? Snickies. Give me one sec, guys. Oh, we're starting off with wonderfully. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. So the Xbox One X. Should you buy it? That's the main reason right now. And I'm just one guy. I'm not a technical expert, but I do own a PS4 Pro and I do own a KU6300, which is a 4K TV. It has limited HDR capabilities. It doesn't have a wide color gamut, but it does support HDR. You do still get the effect. It's not as good as the $1,000 KS8000 or one of those the $800 Sony 900D, but I got it for $377. It was a steal on Amazon, and right now it's $777. $577 on Amazon right now. So I would say I got a pretty good deal, and it still works. And I'm just waiting for the day it breaks on me because I got it from a third-party vendor and without any insurance. So yeah, but it's my Samsung. It works. It's working right now. One of the it's reliable right now. So there's my quick overview on the K4K TV. But like, okay, the reason I brought up I'm playing this game is because of this. These two. With the Scorpio, okay, should you buy the Scorpio day one, November 7th, you got your $500, you go into Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, and you say, hey, I would like an Xbox One X, and the person, and the employee is going to look at you in the straight face, and you lay down those 500 Benjamins, and you say, gimme. Not to mention the $70 for the insurance. So $570. 500 and I think it's 50 now. It's either 50 or 60. I don't know which, but $570. You put them down. You say, "Hey, should I?" And you think to yourself before the cashier rings up that one price and they tell you, "Hey, do you need this? Do you need this?" I'm going to tell you the specs, everything. Like, I'm not a technical expert. I'm not a what's it called? I'm not a computer expert. I'm not going to pretend to be one like some people. Killer gaming. Yeah, I am a what's it called? A biology major. I know how to deduct data. I got an A in cellular biology. If you check in cellular biology, you should know that. To take that class, you need a good comprehensive thinking skills. You need to take data and deduce. Sorry, English is not my first language. So okay, guys, let's get into this. So Xbox One X specs. Xbox One X specs. Okay, the reason the console is $500 is because the price does justify the means. Like, what you get out of this little box for $500, like the $1,500 bullshit that the executives are saying is wrong, but to get a similar what's it called, heading or similar performance for the same result for the Xbox to a similar PC is gonna cost more than $500. But it's not gonna be a $1,500 PC. But The vapor chamber, that is a very high end. It's a very expensive way to cool a console. The PS4 Pro uses a more conventional, more cost-effective scheme. The UHD drive, the PS4 Pro doesn't have that. The audio out, the HDMI 2.2, which supports VSync, but that's kind of counterintuitive because you're gonna need a PC monitor that supports 4K VSyncing and all that stuff. I don't think one exists, but I think one exists, and that's gonna set you back on like another $1,000, $500 to $1,000. The at least you get a controller. That's what, but it's not the Xbox One X controller. I mean, it's not the Xbox Elite controller. So if you want one of those, that's gonna send you back another 150. But you don't need that. I don't know why that's an option. Why people think that buying controllers makes you a better gamer. No, it doesn't. But Nike's what else does the Xbox One have? It better have a 17. This hasn't been confirmed, but I guarantee you that there's gonna be a. Right now, the PS4 Pro, its hard drive is at 5,400 RPMs, which is a. It's not conventional, but it's slow. I think the Xbox One X should have a 7,700 RPM hard drive. Revolutions per minute, which is a little bit faster, so you get a little bit more faster load times on open world games. Hopefully The Witcher loads faster, but I'm not holding my breath on that, considering that you need like an SSD external hard drive to get any, like, the external hard drives on the Xbox, they load faster for some odd reason. I don't know, it's one of the many mysteries of life. But for the console, for that little console, the price does justify the means. Like, those $500, it's $500 for a reason. It's not $500 for an expensive peripheral that comes packaged in like the Kinect. No, the $500 are justified because of the 12 gigabytes of RAM, the vapor chamber cooling, the HDMI 2.2 output with VSync, the UHD drive, and I think that's it. And yeah, it justifies the means. Like, in order to get a similar PC with the same amount of tech that thing has, you need to spend like a little bit more than $500. So it is a steal. It is reasonable. But here comes the major kick in the balls. $500, October 7th, 27th. What comes out October 27th? You got 3 games: Mario Odyssey, Wolfenstein, and I think a week before the 27th, you got the Fractured Butthole. That's $52. I pay Amazon Prime. I pay $52 for pre-ordering for games. That's $1,552, I think, or 5 plus 5 plus 5, 152. Yep, $154 in games. Day 1, pre-ordered. You should wait if you really want those games day 1. I go ahead, but for me, I'm waiting. So you save up it's July right now. You save up $100. It's been 5 months. If you save up $100 for 5 months, there's your $500. But you need insurance. Okay. What is the insurance? You need what does insurance cost right now for Best Buy? Let me go check right now. Best Buy insurance. Let's see. Best Buy insurance for a PS4 Pro. I think they charge $52. There we go. I think it cost $59. Let me see. I have to go down to the website and show it. Sorry guys, I should have been prepared. Okay, add to cart. I'm gonna. They charge for a 2-year accidental with Geekstart at Best Buy. They charge $60, so $560. $60. That's a game. That's a whole nother game. So you're gonna have to pay $560. So $560 plus $30 worth of taxes. That is $590 almost to buy a Xbox One X. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money, guys. 500, like, forget the five, like, if that, even though it's a, never ever trust a launch console from Xbox. I had the worst nightmare feel and most frustrating situation ever in my life with an Xbox. Right now, the Xbox pissed me the fuck off. The launch one. He either green screened, he either made rattling noises. The fan made rattling noises like, if you let me get it. I even made a perfect. I memorized the thing because it always pissed me the hell off. It used to make this sound. That fucking noise drive me up the fucking wall. Even if I wore headphones, it always used to make that noise, like putting a card in a bicycle fan, like I used to do as a kid. You put a card on your bicycle, it makes it sound good. It makes you sound cool. Didn't sound cool. So that was strike one. I just got rid of it, and I didn't even deal with it. I bought it for the Halo collection, and I did the Best Buy return policy. I said, give me back my money, guys. I finished it, done, one and done. Okay. Xbox One S. The Xbox One S was awesome. I had no complaints about that console. No complaints at all. Why did I return it? Because Gears of War 4 had fucking microtransactions. I played the beta, and the matchmaking was horrible. The matchmaking was fucking horrible. What is up with Xbox and their matchmaking this era? I have no clue. So the matchmaking was horrible. I did not like it. And I said, what the hell did I want this for? The backwards compatibility, I already played I played Fallout, one and done. I said, I don't need this. Got rid of it. All in the while, I still kept my PS4 Pro. I mean, my PS4. I sold my PS4 for $400, and I got my PS4 Pro. Okay, $400. I got my 4K TV. That cost me around $500. $500 and no, not $500, $377. So that's over $800. I got the picture on my Twitter if you want to go see that. It's all in all, everything cost me like around $800. Insurance, everything, GameStop insurance, everything. And keep in mind, my first PS4 Pro was defective because it made I think a loose bolt got out and it was making this rattling noise. And I had to get it replaced. Thank God that I had my insurance, and thank God the GameStop lady liked me. Okay, after that, I seen the upgrades, not very impressed. You get a bump in resolution. Tomb Raider runs at 40 to 60 unlocked. At 1080p. Checkerboard rendering at 4K. That's why I showed you this thing right here. I can choose between smoother frame rates, and like you see right there, the difference. Like here you see a little bit more clear image, and here you see a little bit more blurred. You get an option. That's what like favorite performance and favorite resolution, as you can see right there. Better draw distances on resolution and all that stuff, but I prefer favorite performance. In this game, you get a rock solid 30. You no complaints. So after that's said and done, you own for me in my situation, I own an Xbox, I own a PS4 Pro, I own a Nintendo Switch. I was looking forward to seeing what they had in mind for us at E3. They showed the console, they showed the specs, and they say, hey, look at our specs, and and they showed a bunch of indie games, and not very impressed. But for you, the person that owns an Xbox One S, the person that owns an Xbox One original, you're looking to upgrade but you don't own a 4K TV, do not buy into the hype. Do not get it. Don't buy an Xbox One X, because not only do you need a 4K TV to truly get the effect, to truly get the what is the console's made for, the super sampling is not going to be enough to justify that price. You're better off owning an Xbox One S or getting a PS4 Pro. I mean, original PS4 Pro, and the games play better on there if you absolutely need one. But if you absolutely need one, you're gonna need a 4K TV. There's no but ifs, ands, or buts. But and the cheapest 4K HDR TV that you can get is a Sony A100D, and that's over $600. So $600 plus another $600, that's $1,200 that you need to spend in order to get the full capability, get the best. You can get a capable PC for that price. That can do better 4K than that. You can spend another $300 for a $1,500 PC and you can get a better performance card, a better performance 4K 60 at Halo Gears. And keep in mind, I'm not a tech expert. I'm going to keep reiterating this. I'm not a computer expert. All I know is what I've seen and what I researched. And I'm going to provide links in the description of all the videos I've seen of technical experts. I suggest you go watch Joker Productions. I suggest you go watch Total Biscuit. I suggest you go watch Jim Sterling. All the Joker Productions is really good, like Candyland, Digital Foundry. Go see those people about benchmarks and everything. But after seeing, if you go watch Digital Foundry, if you've seen that Digital Foundry, they're an amazing channel, YouTube channel. They give a frame rate and a technical expert, what's it called? Tech specs and all that stuff. And during the E3 press conferences, they did show that they did confirm that that Forza 7 runs at a 4K 60 native resolution and frame rate. But that was the only one. Everything else ran at a checkerboard 4K 30 for $500. And I know the demos weren't fully optimized, and I know the demos, they showed Metro Exodus running on a PC. And they said it was similar spec to the Xbox. No. That is absolutely false. That is absolutely false. Why would you use a PC to show off a console? That doesn't make sense. But like I said, the $500 is justified, but is it justifiable for somebody who already owns a PS4 Pro or who already owns a Xbox One S? Because guaranteed you either have two of those consoles, or do you have a PS4 original, right? My what's it called? My answer is no. If you own a PS4 Pro, you're enjoying. Look, I'm going to show you a little description right here. Renders the game at that resolution checkerboard rendering. It supports your display, and if your display does not support 4K, so you're gonna run into that one problem. I do own a 4K TV, so this is good for me. I favor resolution, but I turn this off. I favor performance, because the frame rate's all over the place on this one. But it's just, for me, I'm probably gonna cop the $500, me personally, because and then I'm so wish-washy. I'm either I'm gonna buy it or I'm not gonna buy it. It depends on my mood. It depends on my mood. But for your average consumer, if you're not shitting out tons of cash, $590 with tax and insurance from Best Buy, for 2-year Best Buy insurance, I would wait until for a sale, or if you're like me and you're thinking, man, my PS4 Pro doesn't have a UHD Blu-ray drive. I really want a UHD Blu-ray drive, but I don't want to spend $500. The Xbox One S is looking like a really, really good deal right now, because you know that console during Black Friday is gonna be dirt cheap. It's already $200 on sale right now during the announcements, and PS4 already run the May NPDs. That's 2 months after the Switch released, and PS4 is owning the business right now because it's over 60 million consoles sold, and it's just, and guaranteed they're gonna drop the price of the PS4 Pro for from $399 to $350, because they know that the Xbox One S, like, imagine this scenario. Little Timmy walks into Walmart, and he sees Xbox One S priced at $250, a PS4 Pro priced at $350, and an Xbox One X priced at $500. Which one do you think they're gonna buy? They're probably gonna buy the cheaper Xbox One S or the cheaper PS4 Slim. And that's gonna be the end of it. There's no reason to upgrade right now. I made the jump. I got burned. I'm not gonna, like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm just gonna wait until the next gen releases of the consoles. I'm still kind of wish-washy. Do I want one? Do I not want one? Because I do own a an Xbox account. I do have games under it. I don't want those games to be wasted. And but right now, I don't want to swallow that pill. I don't want to swallow that 4K pill. Because Microsoft is one of the most, as well as Sony, is one of the most two-faced developers ever. Companies ever. They say one thing and then something comes up and they flip-flop. God. And I know that Microsoft is saying, hey, 4K, a true 4K, and this and that, but we both know that's not going to be the case, because why would a developer put a game that has no install base, no nothing, and put it at 4K resolution for a small base and get minimal returns for that extra work? No, it's just no. You're gonna make games. You're gonna put it up for the best resolution on the PS4 Pro, which is selling a lot more better, and they're gonna make it probably ported over to the Xbox One X. Like, imagine that. A developer has developed for 4 iterations of consoles: the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, the PS4 Pro, and the PS4 and the Xbox One X. That's 4 iterations of consoles, guys. 5 iterations of consoles. And a backwards compatibility is good, but I already played all those games to death. I already played Mass Effect like 500 times. I already played New Vegas 500 times, and Fallout 3, and like 10, like, God knows I spent like 500 hours on that game. All the games don't interest me. If it did interest me, I would be on Xbox S right now, but right now the games are on PS4 and Nintendo Switch, and right now I'm comfortable, unless Microsoft shows a game that is the end-all be-all game. Like, they need a Horizon Zero Dawn, they need a Last of Us, they need a Spider-Man, they need a Days Gone, they need something. All they showed was indie bullshit and a racing game running at 4K 60. Is that going to be enough to justify a $590 buy from you guys? Not to mention, if you don't own a 4K TV, you're going to spend upwards of $600 to $1,000. So that's like $1,700 right there, plus tax. And not to mention my people in Canada, people in Canada are like, they look at that and they say, no, I'm good, because they're just gonna be spending more than us. They're gonna be spending almost $700 for the Xbox One X, or I don't know how currency works with the current exchange right now, but just buying that, just spending it's not a hefty price, but it's a fair price, but it's not a price a console should be priced at. Like, look at the PS4, the PS3, look at the Xbox One original with the Kinect. Did those consoles perform well at launch at that price point? It's like history is going to repeat itself again. Like, do you remember the OG Xbox versus the more powerful OG Xbox versus the PS2? Who won that generation? And history is going to repeat itself, and I don't know. It's just these things tend to be easy to see. You're gonna get games already confirmed to be checkerboarding. They're already showing smoke and mirrors during E3. They showed Metro Exodus running on a PC. They showed Assassin's Creed at a dynamic 4K, so that means it's not true 4K. It's gonna be scaling up and down at 30 frames per second, nonetheless. And they showed Assassin's Creed, Anthem, right, checkerboarded, and guaranteed that game's not gonna look like that on Xbox X. There's no guarantee, because it has to run on a OG Xbox. And there's another thing. All this talk about the PS4 Pro holding back the Xbox One X is a bullshit, because let me show you this logic. Microsoft said that the Xbox One S will hold back. No, the PS4 Pro will hold back the Xbox One X. And the Xbox One S is the direct competitor of the PS4 Pro. I'm quoting Xbox right now. So doesn't that mean that the Xbox One S holds back the Xbox One X? That's like simple logic. That's like A, B, B, C, therefore A, C. It just baffles me about what these people. Microsoft lies, and so does Sony. Sony lies too. The whole Mike Cerny half float shit. It's just utter nonsense. But oh my god, it's just this is a weird fucking time we live in. That we're getting these half-assed console upgrades, and no, yeah, you can have all the teraflops, but the CPUs, it's all about the CPU. The CPU is a 2.1 gigahertz, and for the Pro, and the CPU for the Xbox One X is a 2.3 gigahertz. So there's the bottleneck right there. You're gonna have like a 3% increase on a 0.3% increase on gigahertz right there, and and you're gonna get a probably slightly better visual frame rate, but it's still gonna be 30 FPS. They're probably developers are gonna develop for the bare minimum, which is the contrary to belief is the Xbox One X. I mean, not the Xbox One original, the fat one, the one everybody despises, and this whole PS4 Pro is holding back the Xbox One X, is utter bullshit. I don't know how that got started. Maybe because people are pissed off that they're getting checkerboarding, and they think that the PS4 Pro is the cancer right now that is on the Xbox One, which even Xbox said themselves that this is a mid-gen refresh. So don't expect the messiah of gaming right now. So there's your answer right there. If you don't have a 4K TV, you're gonna spend more money not to get a better console and to get a better TV. So you just stick with your One S, or save up a bunch of money. If you're shitting out money, maybe invest in an Xbox One X. But if you're like me and you already spent almost over like $800 on a 4K TV and a PS4 Pro, I wouldn't get it. I'm probably gonna upgrade my TV anyways, because during Black Friday they're probably gonna have specials on that the Sony 800D, the 4K TV, or the or I'm gonna see if I can cop that KS8000 for cheap, but guarantee you that the Xbox One X is not worth it, guys. And you're not gonna get true 4K visuals until like the PS4 5 or the whatever Xbox next gen console is gonna be. But yeah, the best thing to do right now is wait. Guarantee that this console is not gonna do good at release. It's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell out because there's gonna be a limited quantities, like the PS4 Pro did. But it's a niche system for a niche audience. Right now, everybody, the bigger install base is a PS4 and PC. If you want better graphics, get a PC. If you want better graphics on a console, get a PS4 Pro for $399 compared to $500, and guarantee they're gonna do a price drop this Black Friday. If you don't care about this 4K nonsense, get a PS4 Slim or an Xbox One S. I'm personally thinking about getting an Xbox One S because of that UHD player, but if it's not $200, I'm not gonna buy it. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call for, because right now the Xbox One X, the Xbox One S, more attractive console, more attractive buy. So there's your answer, guys. I hope this video was helpful. I'm kind of wish-washy, like I said. I'm very, very indecisive. It depends on my mood, basically, or my financial situation. But I'm taking over 5 classes next semester, so I'm gonna have to save up like over $1,000 for books. So I'm not gonna be able to afford it. So there's that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and catch you later.